You know you are so good at what you do. You have a ton of expertise, for example, teaching or seeing clients and helping them one-on-one. Or maybe you are just starting your business and you have this dream of creating passive income, of creating a program that could help a ton of people and that you could sell again and again and again. That's where I was when I started my business. But packaging your skills up in an online program that people would buy, you are stuck. You don't know where to start, how to structure it, what kind of results would you get people. Maybe you even invested into a course to help you launch it, to help you create it, but nothing happened. That course is just sitting there on your digital shelf gathering dust, and you feel bad because you've had all those big dreams and you haven't been taking action. And now you question yourself, can you do this? What's stopping you? What's wrong? Would anyone buy it with so many similar offers already out there? You're too late. You're not good with tech. It would take too much time. Well, if that's you, first, let me tell you one thing that I know to be 100% true. Nobody has ever said they wished they launched their online course later. I've worked with yoga teachers who made $8,000, $20,000 in their first launch, which is incredible. It's life-changing. And one of my clients, Vanda Batwa, she said, word by word, I wish I would have done that sooner. Even if your numbers aren't that high in your first launch, there's no room for regret. I made $1,200 in my first online course launch and very little the months, hell years that followed. But I never wished I would have waited. That first $1,200 launch of mine turned into over $500,000 that I've earned with the sale of my online programs. This first small launch at the end of 2016 was where it started. I have also clients who had small launches, 3 sales, 5 sales, just 1 sale, but nobody ever said they wish they hadn't done that. They wish they would have waited. And they moved on from there and grew their online business from there. You just need to get started. And in this episode, I'm going to help you do just that. Hello and welcome to the Midlife Biz podcast, the show where we dive deep into how to build an online coaching business, even while navigating hot flashes and menopausal brain fog, to name just a few struggles that can come with being an entrepreneur in your midlife. I'm your host, Susanne Reicher, and I help coaches like you who want to build an online business in their 40s, 50s, or 60s that they love, who want to do work that matters, and who want to have the financial and emotional freedom they deserve. Before we dive in, I have an exciting announcement for you. I've created a brand new offer to help you create your signature online program, something that I've never done before this way. You are invited to package your brilliance. For 4 weeks, you will be part of what feels like a mini mastermind solely dedicated to creating your signature offer, to coming up with the idea, the structure, the curriculum, the price point, the name, everything you need to really have that whole package. You will receive expert guidance from someone who's been there and done that to help you birth your new offer without getting lost in the details. Here's what's in store for you. The distilled wisdom of offer creation after 7 years of guiding hundreds of entrepreneurs to launch their online programs. A shortened timeline turning months or years of uncertainty into a solid offer within just 4 weeks. The confidence of knowing your offer stands out in the market and works today in 2024, backed by expert advice. insight into what's working in today's landscape with a lot more noise, more competition, and where buyers are much more careful with their investment. And the opportunity to learn from others in the program and building connections with entrepreneurs just like you who get it. We start June 1st, so very, very soon when you're listening to this episode when it comes out. And it's a 4-week program with weekly group coaching calls with me and access to trainings, templates, and workbooks to help you implement what you've learned. Investment is just $500, really a no-brainer when you think about creating an asset that you can sell again and again. Go to susannereiker.com/yes to get other details, or send me an email or DM me on Instagram or Facebook to learn more. That's susannereiker.com/yes. But don't sit on this. This is a one-time offer, and we start June 1st, and spots are limited to 10 people max, so sign up now. Now, let's get started. In this episode, I want to help you get unstuck and give you a step-by-step guide how to get started creating your signature offer, how to package your skills, your brilliance, your expertise into an online program. The key is knowing your customers' wants and needs. They are only going to pay for something when they think this is solving a need or a desire, when they see the value. It's not enough to create something that you are really passionate about or really good at if your audience doesn't need it or want it. And I'm speaking from experience here, my friend. I've been there. This year, actually, even with years of experience, I have a high-ticket program, the mentorship, which I love. I love delivering it. I love working with my students so closely in such an intimate container. And I sold over 50 spots in it in over 2 years, which is amazing. And I wanted to share this. I wanted to teach my audience how to do this too. So I created a program, High Ticket Magic, to teach it. And it didn't sell well at all. Next, I changed the focus of the mentorship to sell a premium or high ticket program. And that also didn't really resonate with a lot of people. I made a classic mistake here. I thought this is what people would want, but they didn't. So I'm changing my messaging. I'm learning from that. Now, it's easy to say I should have done more research, surveyed my audience, and that's all true and well. But that's not all. As Henry Ford said, if I would have asked people what they want, they would have said faster horses. They didn't know they wanted an automobile. But here, actually, the underlying desire, what people want when it comes to, a car, is to get faster and maybe also more comfortable from point A to point B. This is what you need to identify. What is the underlying want or need that people have, that your audience has? They don't want to connect to their inner goddess, probably. That's probably not going to keep them up at night or live a better life. Okay, they want that, but it's way too general. And I'm going to give you some tough love here, my friend. They are also not going to buy from you to fund your passion for yoga or health or whatever you do, or because you want to make some passive money with a little course that you put up on your website. You need to go deeper here. You need to do the work. Your audience, your potential buyers, they only care about their needs, their wants, their desires, their feelings, and how you make them feel and can help them get the desired outcome. You want your offer to be an irresistible deal that solves your customers' biggest frustration, targets their biggest pain points, and solves it. Because at the end of the day, what do people care about? Themselves. They want the end result, not a list of features. So, to start, Think about your potential customers, not your expertise, your skills, what you're passionate about. It's about them. What problems do they have? Maybe somehow related to your niche. Write them down, all of them. Don't edit yourself. Write them all down. So here are some to get you started, to give you some inspiration. A health crisis, back pain, relationship issues, confidence missing, hate their job, they feel empty and uninspired, not enough money, career pressure, burnout, mental health issues. They want a more sustainable lifestyle, not sleeping well, baby not sleeping, feel unattractive and unsexy, want to invite more spirituality in their daily life, feeling uninspired, depression, migraines, fit back in favorite jeans, get fit for summer. Just get writing and don't stop. Capture every possibility. What do they struggle with? What are their limiting beliefs and thoughts if you want to take it a little bit further? Think about problems before and after purchase. Then, what next do they need help with? The more details you capture, the more fuel you will have in the tank for creating your high-value offer. Next, look at your list and pick those problems that you feel passionate about. What could you talk about for hours? What really lights you up? Cross out the problems that are boring or don't resonate with you because you don't want to create an offer that bores you. That's not what you're here to do. You want to have a business that really lights you up, that gives you a spark, that you are really passionate about, that excites you. Every morning, you need to figure out what you want to help people with that you feel really excited about. So you might have narrowed it down a little bit, your list of problems. The next step is to come up with a solution for each problem. What would you need to show someone to solve this problem? What is the solution that you can offer them? For example, let's say you are a nutrition coach and you're working with women in perimenopause, and one of the problems you identified is I've gained weight even though I'm not eating different. The transformation or the solution could be how to adapt your diet so you don't gain weight in menopause without eating less. Make it a point to find a solution to your customer problems. A great help with that is actually AI, artificial intelligence, and I'm going to share an amazing tool inside Package Your Brilliance. I'm going to give you like my exact process, and it's not ChatGPT, it's something else that's going to give you tons of ideas and inspiration and make creating your online program so much easier. Here's an example of a great offer that I used AI to help me come up with. The offer is the Ageless Living Mastery, a 6-month total life rejuvenation experience to help yoga practitioners over 50 reclaim a fluid, strong, and fulfilling life. So when it comes to, selling it, I might replace yoga practitioners over 50 with something else, but I love everything else here that that tool came up with. It directly solves the pain. This is what it gave me. Through specialized yoga flows, mobility work, fascia release, personalized coaching, and a revolutionary lifestyle overhaul, you'll reset your body and mind at the deepest levels. Rediscover the freedom, strength, and vitality you thought was lost forever. The transformation or the solution: don't let aging stop you from living your fullest life. The Ageless Living Mastery doesn't just keep you practicing yoga, it gives you a whole system to thrive in every area of life after 50. Enjoy newfound energy, clarity, and passion as you strip away limitations and step into your most vibrant, purposeful self. And then the complete vision as an intimate small group experience for just 10 people. This is your chance to join a dynamic community of like-minded yogis committed to aging vibrantly. You will get 2-hour bi-weekly workshops over 6 months uncovering the 6 pillars of graceful aging, yoga, nutrition, mindset, relationships, life purpose, and more. Expert guest teachers so you have to add some names, sharing cutting-edge practices from around the world, live weekly yoga classes tailored specifically for the 50-plus practitioner, unlimited access to a dedicated online community for accountability and support, customized lifestyle plans to redesign your days for maximum energy and longevity, and as a bonus, private 3-night ageless living retreat. All investment, $6,000 one time, save $3,000 from monthly pricing. Urgent, only 5 spots still available as of today. That's an amazing starting point, right? So that's something like an AI tool came up with. It's actually a lot more than what I covered here today in this episode. It includes the deliverables, urgency, premium pricing, all that I'm going to help you figure out in Package Your Brilliance. And AI can be really helpful, as you can see here, but you need to know the strategies behind each element of your offer, because otherwise you don't know what's good, what isn't. AI is just a tool. You are the CEO of your business who makes the final decision, so never forget that. So the next step is to pick the right idea that lights you up, that you are excited about, and that promises to be profitable, meaning that people would be willing to pay for it. Design your deliverables, choose a name and price, and create a sales page. Create some momentum around your launch, some excitement before, host a free masterclass where you introduce it and sell it. And when you have your first customers, you create it, not before. The easiest way is to deliver your program live week by week. Or you can do it like I do it and deliver pre-recorded content week by week. So you drip it out. So that's what I've done mostly. With Package Your Brilliance, I'm going to deliver it live, but I'm also going to have pre-recorded content and trainings and workbooks, etc., that I'm going to give my students access to. In this case, what I recommend is that you create at least the content for the first module before you launch. So you know what to expect and you know how long it takes you and then you know how to do it. And, then you can really plan out how you're going to trip out the content. So maybe you give them access to a new module every 2 weeks when you know you won't be able to create, the content in 1 week. I don't want you to end up over-promising and working days and nights to deliver your trainings to keep the date. That's the compromise between pre-selling it and selling it after you've created the whole course in advance without knowing if anyone is going to buy it. Don't create everything in advance. There's no need. And you don't know if it will sell before you sell it. And if it doesn't sell, no big deal. If you had a failed online course launch before, no big deal. I did. Most entrepreneurs I know did. I know 7-figure coaches who had launches that failed or just one person bought, even with a big audience. Sometimes we don't get it right. Sometimes we make mistakes. And that's a good thing. Because it means you tried, you experimented, you put yourself out there, and you learn. So what's the lesson here? The sooner you start, the better. Then you start learning what works, what doesn't, keep iterating your offer, get feedback, and test it, and get better. This is what I'm doing. After that round, talking about high ticket to frankly not a lot of interest, I'm more committed than ever to turn things around again because I know I have an amazing program. I sold over 50 spots in that program. I have the most amazing students and they're getting results, and I'm going to get my messaging just right. I don't want to get it right. I want to get it perfect. And that means trying and iterating and failing, right? That's what you need to do to get better. As will you. So you're going to get better. I'm here to support you all the way. I really hope I'll see you inside Package Your Brilliance, or if you missed this, because I know I don't give you a lot of time after this episode comes out. Apply for the mentorship where we work together for 12 months and I help you launch your signature offer. You basically get everything that's inside Package Your Brilliance and so much more. Like you learn how to set up a simple business that sells your offers on autopilot, how to create content with ease, without the social media hustle, without the overwhelm. This is what we do. So if you want to learn more about the mentorship, just go to my website, you find all the details, or go to susannereiker.com/mentorship, or simply get in touch and ask me any questions you have. That's it for now. Thanks so much for tuning in. Share the episode with a friend if you think it would be something they would be interested in. Make sure you subscribe on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. It really makes a difference. And let me know when you have any questions. DM me or send me an email to hello@susannereiker.com. I would love to hear from you. Until next time. Bye for now.